Imagine a cozy evening at home, the aroma of a simmering pot of soup wafting through the air, promising comfort and warmth. For many of us, soup is more than just food. It's a cherished ritual, a soothing embrace in a bowl. But what if I told you that some of the soups we love could be contributing to joint pain that seems to nag us more with each passing year? It's a surprising thought, isn't it? This is especially true when we consider how much we rely on these meals to nourish us during times when our bodies need a bit of extra care. Before we delve into the details, if you find this topic helpful, I'd love for you to consider subscribing to our channel. Join our growing community of health-conscious individuals who, like you, are committed to living their best life at every stage. Feel free to leave a comment or share your thoughts below. We're always eager to hear from you and learn about your experiences. Now, let's talk about something that concerns many of us as we age: joint pain. It's that persistent ache that makes getting out of bed a bit more of a challenge, the stiffness that lingers after sitting too long, or the creaky knees that protest during a walk in the park. Joint pain can feel like a familiar but unwelcome companion for many people over 60. It's a complex issue, often stemming from wear and tear, inflammation, or conditions like arthritis. But did you know that what we eat can play a significant role in how our joints feel? Take, for instance, the story of Eleanor. At 68, Eleanor is a vibrant community volunteer, always on the move, whether it's organizing local events or leading gardening projects. But lately, she's noticed that her knees and fingers are stiffer, making her daily activities more challenging than they used to be. After some reflection and a bit of research, Eleanor began to suspect that her beloved homemade soups, her go-to meals for convenience and comfort, might be contributing to her discomfort. It was a revelation that spurred her to explore the connection between her diet and her joint health more closely. Eleanor's experience isn't unique. Many of us may not realize that certain ingredients in our favorite soups can exacerbate joint issues. For example, high-sodium broths, which are often the base of many soups, can lead to water retention, putting additional pressure on already tender joints. Similarly, soups that are rich in certain fats or contain processed meats can increase inflammation in the body, making joint pain worse. It's essential to approach this topic with understanding and care. We're not suggesting that you abandon your favorite comforting soups entirely. Instead, it's about making small, mindful adjustments to your recipes to help ease your joint pain without sacrificing flavor or enjoyment. Eleanor, for instance, found that by making a few tweaks to her soup recipes, she could continue to enjoy her favorite meals while also feeling better physically. In the next parts of this video, we'll explore specific types of soups that might be affecting your joints and offer practical, easy-to-implement solutions to make them healthier. You'll discover how simple changes, like swapping out certain ingredients or adding a few nutrient-rich additions, can transform your soups into supportive allies in your journey towards better joint health. So stay with us as we guide you through these insights, ensuring you can continue to enjoy the heartwarming comfort of a good soup without the added discomfort of joint pain. In the following sections, we will also provide you with detailed advice on how to apply these changes, discuss extra tips to enhance the benefits, and answer some common questions about diet and joint health. As we continue, remember that small changes can make a big difference, and your journey to improved health starts with the choices you make today. Thank you for staying with us. Now let's dive into the first of our 4 soups that might be causing more harm than good to your joints and learn how to make them a healthier choice. Let's start with one of the most beloved classics, chicken noodle soup, a staple in many households, especially during the cold months or when we're feeling under the weather. It's a comforting choice, but the traditional recipe can sometimes include ingredients that are less than kind to our joints. The culprit often lies in the sodium-rich broth and processed noodles. High sodium levels can lead to increased water retention and swelling, exacerbating discomfort in the joints. Moreover, processed noodles might contain refined grains, which can increase inflammation. So how can we transform this classic into a joint-friendly version? It's simpler than you might think. First, consider making your own broth. Homemade chicken broth, made by simmering chicken bones with vegetables and herbs, is not only lower in sodium, but also packed with nutrients like collagen and amino acids. Collagen, in particular, is known for supporting joint health by maintaining the integrity of cartilage, the rubbery tissue that cushions your joints. Research has indicated that consuming collagen may help reduce joint pain and stiffness, making it a valuable addition to your diet. To create your homemade broth, simply simmer chicken bones with water, onions, carrots, celery, and your choice of herbs like thyme or parsley for several hours. Strain the liquid, and you have a nourishing, flavorful base for your soup. Not only does this method reduce sodium, but it also infuses your soup with a rich, savory flavor that store-bought broths often lack. Next, consider replacing refined grain noodles with whole grain or legume-based alternatives. Whole grain noodles are higher in fiber and nutrients, which can help reduce inflammation and support overall health. Legume-based noodles, made from lentils or chickpeas, are also an excellent choice, providing additional protein and fiber. These simple swaps not only make your chicken noodle soup kinder to your joints, but also enhance its nutritional profile, keeping you satisfied and nourished. Now let's move on to another popular choice, tomato soup. While tomatoes themselves are rich in antioxidants like lycopene, which can help fight inflammation, commercially prepared tomato soups often contain added sugars or high fructose corn syrup. These added sugars can lead to spikes in blood sugar levels and contribute to inflammation, potentially worsening joint pain. To make your tomato soup a friendlier option, consider preparing it from scratch using fresh, ripe tomatoes. This not only allows you to control the amount of sugar in your soup, but also ensures that you're reaping the full benefits of the tomato's natural antioxidants. Start by roasting fresh tomatoes with a drizzle of olive oil, garlic, and onion for added flavor. Once roasted, blend them until smooth, adding a splash of homemade vegetable broth if needed to reach your desired consistency. For an anti-inflammatory boost, consider adding a pinch of turmeric to your soup. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound known for its powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Studies have shown that curcumin can help reduce inflammation and may even alleviate symptoms of arthritis. However, it's worth noting that curcumin is absorbed more efficiently in the presence of black pepper, so be sure to add a dash of that too. These small adjustments, making your broth from scratch, swapping out refined ingredients, and adding anti-inflammatory spices can transform your favorite soups into meals that not only bring comfort, but also support your joint health. Remember, these changes are not about deprivation, but about empowering you to enjoy your meals while caring for your body. As we continue this journey, keep in mind that every small change you make is a step towards a healthier, more vibrant you. Let's embrace these nourishing choices together, ensuring that the joy of a warm bowl of soup is a pleasure you can continue to savor without the worry of added joint pain. Now, let's move on to another beloved favorite, tomato soup. It's a comforting classic, rich in flavor and nostalgia, but it can also be a sneaky source of joint discomfort. The key issue here is often the acidity and the added sugars found in many canned or pre-made versions. This acidity can irritate sensitive stomachs and potentially lead to inflammation in the body, which might contribute to joint pain. Additionally, the hidden sugars in these soups can lead to higher blood sugar levels, which have been linked to increased inflammation. So how can we make tomato soup a more joint-friendly option? The answer lies in crafting your own version with fresh, ripe tomatoes and a few simple tweaks. Start by selecting tomatoes that are naturally lower in acidity, such as plum or heirloom varieties. Roasting the tomatoes before blending them into your soup can also help mellow out their acidity, bringing out a natural sweetness that eliminates the need for added sugars. Simply cut the tomatoes in half, drizzle with olive oil, sprinkle with a pinch of salt, and roast in the oven until they're soft and slightly caramelized. Olive oil, in particular, is a wonderful addition to your kitchen arsenal when it comes to joint health. It contains oleocanthal, a compound with anti-inflammatory properties, similar to ibuprofen. By replacing heavier fats with olive oil, you're not only enhancing the flavor of your soup, but also supporting your joints in a gentle, natural way. Consider adding garlic and basil to your roasted tomatoes for extra flavor and health benefits. Both are known for their anti-inflammatory properties and can further support your joint health. Once your tomatoes are roasted, blend them with a bit of low-sodium vegetable broth for a velvety, rich texture. If you enjoy a creamier soup, consider stirring in a splash of unsweetened almond milk or coconut milk. These alternatives are not only lower in calories and sugar, but also provide a creamy texture without the need for dairy, which can sometimes exacerbate inflammation in certain individuals. Now, let me introduce you to Harold, a retired school teacher and a passionate gardener. At 72, Harold spends most of his days tending to his beloved garden, but he found that his hands and knees were becoming increasingly stiff. A lifelong lover of tomato soup, Harold decided to try making his own version after learning about the potential benefits of reducing acidity and sugars in his diet. By incorporating fresh ingredients and healthy fats, Harold noticed a significant improvement in his joint discomfort, allowing him to enjoy his gardening activities with newfound ease. Moving on, let's talk about a soup that often finds its way into our diets during the fall and winter months: creamy mushroom soup. It's earthy, rich, and comforting. But the traditional recipe can sometimes contribute to joint pain due to its heavy reliance on cream and butter. These ingredients are high in saturated fats, which can promote inflammation and exacerbate joint issues. To make mushroom soup that's kinder to your joints, consider substituting heavy cream with a lighter alternative, like pureed cauliflower or cashew cream. Cauliflower is a versatile vegetable that, when steamed and blended, can mimic the creamy texture of dairy without the added fats. Cashew cream, made by soaking raw cashews and blending them with water until smooth, is another excellent option that provides a rich, nutty flavor while being gentle on your joints. Mushrooms themselves are a fantastic ingredient for joint health. They're rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that support overall wellness. In particular, varieties like shiitake and maitake contain compounds that may help reduce inflammation. When preparing your soup, be sure to sauté the mushrooms with garlic and onions, both of which have anti-inflammatory properties. Adding a splash of low-sodium vegetable broth will enhance the flavor and provide a nourishing base for your soup. As you enjoy your mushroom soup, timing can play a crucial role in maximizing its benefits. Consider incorporating it into your lunch or dinner routine a few times a week, ensuring you're getting a regular dose of these beneficial nutrients. Also, try enjoying your soup alongside a slice of whole grain bread or a fresh salad to provide additional fiber and nutrients that support joint health. Lastly, let's touch on a soup that often warms our kitchens and hearts: minestrone. This hearty vegetable soup is often a healthy choice, but it can sometimes cause joint discomfort if it includes ingredients like processed meats or canned vegetables high in sodium. To make minestrone more joint-friendly, focus on fresh, seasonal vegetables and legumes like beans or lentils, which are excellent sources of protein and fiber. These ingredients not only support overall health, but also contribute to reducing inflammation and providing lasting energy. Consider adding a variety of colorful vegetables such as carrots, zucchini, and spinach to your minestrone. Each brings its own set of nutrients and antioxidants to the table, supporting not just joint health, but your entire body. A touch of fresh herbs like oregano or rosemary can enhance the flavor while providing additional anti-inflammatory benefits. Incorporating these simple changes into your soup recipes can make a world of difference in how you feel. It's about finding the right balance and making choices that nourish your body and support your well-being. By embracing these natural solutions, you can continue to enjoy the warmth and comfort of your favorite soups without compromising your joint health. Let's talk about how you can incorporate these changes into your daily routine to maximize their benefits. It's all about consistency and making these healthier choices a regular part of your diet. Start by planning your weekly meals to include your revamped, joint-friendly soups. This way, you ensure that you always have a nutritious option ready, reducing the temptation to revert to old recipes that may not support your joint health. Consider preparing a batch of homemade broth over the weekend when you have more time. Then store it in the fridge or freezer for easy access during the week. This simple step can make a world of difference in maintaining a lower sodium, nutrient-rich base for your soups. When it comes to adding whole grain or legume-based noodles, try experimenting with different types throughout the week. Perhaps one day you use whole wheat noodles, and another you opt for chickpea pasta. This variety not only keeps your meals interesting, but also ensures a broader intake of different nutrients. Additionally, don't forget to incorporate a colorful array of vegetables into your soups. Vegetables like spinach, kale, and sweet potatoes not only enhance the flavor and texture of your soups, but also add valuable vitamins and antioxidants that support joint health. Now let's address some common questions we often hear from our viewers. One question is, can I use store-bought broth if I'm short on time? Absolutely, but be mindful of the sodium content. Look for low sodium or no salt added options and consider enhancing them with fresh herbs and spices to boost flavor without increasing salt. Another question we get is, how often should I eat these joint-friendly soups to see a difference? While individual results can vary, incorporating these soups into your diet at least 2 to 3 times a week can help you notice improvements over time. Consistency is key, and pairing these soups with an overall balanced diet will further support your joint health. Some of you have also asked, are there specific herbs or spices that can help with joint pain? Yes, indeed. Spices like ginger and turmeric have natural anti-inflammatory properties. Adding a pinch of turmeric to your soups not only enhances the color and flavor, but also contributes to reducing inflammation. Similarly, a slice of fresh ginger can add a warming quality to your broth while supporting your overall health. As we wrap up, I want to thank you for joining us on this journey to transform your beloved soups into allies for your joints. Remember, it's about making small, manageable changes that add up over time to create a big impact on your health. By choosing ingredients thoughtfully, you're taking a proactive step towards reducing joint pain and enjoying the foods you love without compromise. Before we go, I invite you to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. By doing so, you'll stay informed about the latest tips and insights on health and wellness tailored just for you. If you found this video helpful, please share it with someone you think might benefit from it. And don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts or any questions you might have. In our next video, we'll delve into a topic that many of you have requested. We'll be exploring one bedtime drink that helps rebuild muscle overnight. It's a simple yet effective addition to your nightly routine that can support your body's natural repair processes while you sleep. Stay tuned, and until then, take care of yourself and savor the comfort of a warm, nourishing bowl of soup.